Hey everyone, welcome to Tea Time with Bev. Alright, so I just wanted to come on here and talk to you about all the, natural hair trends and fads that have been, going on. Like, I've seen so many videos about like rice water and all that that's been going viral. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to, all the women and men out there who have recently just transitioned into, growing out their natural hair. And I just wanted to quickly come on here and talk to you because I feel like when you become natural, when you first transition and you start growing out your natural hair, there's a lot that you have to learn. You have to learn about what products work for your new texture. You have to find out, a regimen that works for you. And a lot of times, it's kind of like a trial and error. There are some things that will work and there are some things that just won't work. And I feel like those who have just like recently big chopped or, have transitioned into becoming natural are kind of vulnerable to a lot of companies that are looking to make money out of them. And I just want to go ahead and just let you know, like, be careful not to get caught up in the trends and the fads and, because you will end up wasting a lot of money if you end up like following after all these trends. You may end up even damaging your hair if you follow these trends. I always say this, and I personally had to learn this the hard way. I went natural back in 2011. Okay, so it's been like 8 years going on to 9 years now that I've been natural. And when I first big chopped, I wanted to find, women who have natural hair. I wanted to know what products they're using, how their regimen is, what is working, what hasn't worked. Like, I wanted to learn more because I've always been relaxed. I've always had relaxed hair, and I didn't know what to do with this new texture. So of course I went to YouTube. And back then, like, you're willing to try anything. You know what I mean? Because our natural hair texture, if you're honest, a lot of times it's hard to manage, okay? It is time consuming, and so you're always looking for that easy route. You're always looking for that product that is gonna grow your hair, make it softer, easier to tangle, make it more manageable. We're always looking for that, special product, okay? Now, I just wanted to come here and say this. When I went natural, I ended up purchasing like a lot of products based on the reviews that I had, watched on YouTube. I ended up, purchasing those products, and then it didn't work for me. I remember back in 2011, there was like a YouTuber called, I think it was 2011 or 2012. There was a YouTuber called Kimi2, and she came up with this like mixture. They called the Kimi2 method, where she used the kinky curly not today, and she would mix it with other ingredients, and it was supposed to like make your hair super soft, make it easier to detangle. This leave-in was supposed to be so amazing. So I went and bought all the products, in order to make this Kimi2 method, mixture, leave-in mixture. It didn't do anything for my hair. As a matter of fact, hold on. As a matter of fact, I still have the kinky curly custard. The kinky curly, I bought the leave-in, the custard, and it didn't do anything for my hair. I gave the leave-in to a friend of mine to use on her hair, but it didn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? I still have this till today because it doesn't do anything for my hair. You know what I mean? There's been other products that I have tried over the years that have not done anything for my hair. I just watch, the review and what I see on, the YouTube videos, and I'm like, oh wow, like this has to be the answer. Like, this is gonna do amazing things for my hair, and it ends up doing nothing. I end up wasting money. So that's why I'm just making this video, just to give you a heads up. Like, just be cautious in what you say. A lot of times, the YouTubers that do reviews on these products, the products are sent to them for free to review. Okay, and most of the time, in order for them to get paid for reviewing the product, they have to say how great the product is, okay, and that the product is so amazing. After the video is over, they will throw the product aside and go on using the products that actually work for them. You know, you will see that there's some YouTubers who will do a review on a certain product, and then after a while, you never see that product again. Yeah, so it wasn't that great. You never see it again, but they had to say it. They're just trying to get their bag. You can't blame them. You, the viewer, have to be wiser. You know what I mean? And not just rush, you know? So I've seen a lot of like these trends, these products come up. Oh, it's amazing, it's this and that. You get it, it doesn't work, okay? So be careful about not falling into that. Another thing too is that, I've seen the new curl formers, the one with the waves. You guys, I saw that video, like the reviews, and it got on my nerves so much because back in 2013, I saw a video of Natural 85. Oh my goodness, she has such beautiful hair, and like, you know, she was so knowledgeable. So she used to use these. It's like the older version. I bought this back in 2013. I've had this for a very long time, and this was the curl foamers that she used to use in almost all of her videos. She will use these. So when I, you know, and it always came out good. You know, it always turned out right. So I was like, oh my goodness, this has to be the answer. If I get this curl former, my hair is gonna be bomb. It's gonna look good like hers. I went and bought this curl formers, and mind you, it wasn't cheap. I went to Sally's, went and bought it. I can count on one hand the number of times I have used these curl formers on my hair. Why? Because it kept breaking my hair. It kept breaking my hair. Number one, installing it wasn't easy. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, with like, I'll be fine doing the front. When it reached the middle part of my hair, installing the middle part, I ended up snagging a lot of hair because I have very fine hair. My hair is thick, but the strands are extremely fine and they're easily damaged. So I end up snagging my hair, and I'll, you know, take these out, and I'll see like my hair is inside the curl former. Like it's inside. I'm like, wait, this thing is breaking my hair. To add insult to injury, the style wouldn't look like Natural 85's. It didn't look nothing like hers. Okay, I remember the first time I installed this, it was like it's straight. Like it gave me kind of like a blowout, you know. And then the next time that I did it, I did get curls. But for some reason, it just didn't look right. It did not look right. When I separated the curls, it was just poofy. It was just not for me. Okay, so I stopped using it. So all I'm saying is that if you have a regimen that works for you, if you have products that works for you, if you are confident in a certain brand that works for you, it could be whatever brand that you use, Shea Moisture, Cantu, whatever hair brand that, you know, that makes products that work for your hair. If you trust that brand, stick to it. Don't just stop using it and then you go and buy a new product just because they're trending. Okay? This new trend, the rice water. I am not trying no rice water. I'm not trying, you know, falling into all these like bandwagons, because I just recently saw a video about a lady who had been doing this rice water method for 2 months now, and she just made a video about how it's starting to break her hair. But before that, it was just raving about how amazing it is, and now it's breaking your hair. Like, really? You know? So, like, just stick to what works for you. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just sticking to what works for me. I'm not gonna just rush in. I remember the aloe vera plant. There were videos going on about how amazing it is for your hair and your skin. It wasn't for me. I tried it on my hair. It left like these white, flaky pulp in my hair, and when it dried out it looked like dandruff. It wasn't cute. And it wasn't just me. My sisters used their aloe vera plant, the gel, on their hair. Same thing. They got like white stuff in their hair. My friend tried it. Same thing. So it wasn't just me. It leaves a little pulp. Like no matter how much you strain it, it still leaves a little pulp in your hair. And I noticed in those videos they never even talked about it. On top of that, coconut oil. Almost every single natural video, like I've been on YouTube for a long time, like since I've been natural, since 2011. And I know that a lot of natural hair videos or YouTubers, they use coconut oil. They talked about how amazing coconut oil is. And then all of a sudden, I think it was like last year or the year before, a video came out about how coconut oil is not good for natural hair. Well, that was what that, natural vlogger was saying, that it wasn't good for their hair. It is this, it is that. And then all of a sudden, all these videos started coming about how coconut oil has been canceled. Coconut oil is this, is that, is that. Like, I am sticking to my coconut oil. I am sticking to my coconut oil. As a matter of fact, I am running out. I need to get more. I love coconut oil. It's been working for me. I'm not going to stop using it just because there are a ton of videos saying that it is not good. It works for my hair. It works for my skin. So therefore, I use it. You know what I mean? So if something works for you, don't just stop using it because it's no longer the hot topic or it's no longer trending. Use what works for you. Another thing too was like the whole aloe vera plant for skin. Tried it on my skin. Oh my goodness, yo, it was horrible. Okay, so I've learned my lesson the hard way. Don't, get involved in all this hype, all these trends. I remember there was like a couple of videos about how they call it the inversion method, where people were like, hanging upside down, like they will flip upside down. And apparently when you flip upside down, the blood will rush to your head, and the blood flow will cause your hair to grow. Really? Really? Come on, okay? There's been so many trends. I can even give you another Greek yogurt. Henna used to be a trend. Like, there's been so many trends that have gone and passed, and I'm sure there'll be more. All I'm saying is find out what works for you and stick to it. Find out what works for you and stick to it. And if you want to try a new product, I do recommend that you get the sample. You get the sample, try it, because it's small and doesn't cost as much as the full size. If it doesn't work, hey, just don't buy it again. If it works, then you can just buy the full size bottles, okay? Just try to be more careful about what you see online, what you see trending, what you see going viral. So anywho, that is all I wanted to come on here and talk to you about. I hope you found this video very helpful. Alright, so you take care, and I will see you next time in my next video. Alright, bye-bye.